Hey, what's going on, guys? Kalamazi here, and this evening, a handful of small Warlock changes were pushed to both, pushed to beta and will be coming to retail or pre-patch tomorrow, I guess today, Tuesday with reset, depending however you want to look at it. So briefly tonight, I want to look at that, and then get into a bit of Demonology talk, because Demonology has become much better in Mythic Plus, ever since the buffs and the demonic strength Veilstorm bug fix, which has been a thing since literal alpha. I've got a dungeon run we're gonna look at here in a little while. I think Demonology's damage is strong enough where it could very well be considered one of the potential meta classes if things stay the same, which they very well might not. We'll see heading into early Dragonflight, Mythic Plus, and things like that. Now, Mythic Plus and raiding are two different things. I think Demonology is okay in raiding. It's not as strong as it is comparatively to Mythic Plus. Veilstorm is a large part of that. Your dogs, the implosion buff, imp gang boss, and all of that. So we'll get into all that. A couple things to get too far in the video, though. Number one, the weak aura in the middle of my screen. I get a lot of questions about it every video. It is indeed available for free in the Wago. Just exclamation point WA in a Twitch chat, link down below, or my Discord. We'll pull it up for you. All my profiles, weak auras, everything are all in there for you guys for free. And number two, I want to give a huge shout out to all my patrons. Thank you guys for all support on Patreon. 10,000 times. Thank you all. Just guys, thank you so much. If you're looking at supporting on Patreon, link up here as well as down below. And yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. So with that being said, let's jump into it first, looking at the changes, and then talking a tiny bit about Demo. And then we have a run through, I think, it's 12 Algeth'ars. It's pretty spicy. All right, so getting into the changes that are going to hit retail with reset and hit beta tonight to Warlock. So yeah, live with weekly reset. Soul Leech now grants you and your pet shields that absorb 6% was 8% of the damage dealt. Soul Link, which is right here in the clash tree, move this over a bit, now gives you 5% stamina, was 10% if Grimoire Sacrifice is active. Keep in mind that Sacrifice is still bugged with synergy, so no one plays his talent currently. If they fix it, hopefully before it goes live, it'll probably be played. At this point, though, you're not really playing it because you would rather have this effect basically all the time, at least in PvE. This was nerfed to 5% from 10%, and to a similar extent, we also have Profane Bargain being nerfed to 3 and 5% respectively from 5 to 10 at rank 1 out of 2 and 2 out of 2 if Grimoire of Sacrifice is active. So both of these were just 10% stamina increases if you sack your pet. I would assume these nerfs like this, coupled with some of the defensive nerfs like the Soul Leech, might be based around just like the stamina increases they give the players, plus like maybe they're trying to devalue Sacrifice in arenas a bit. I don't know, I don't do a lot of PvP, but either way, that's that. Warlock is incredibly tanky in Dragonflight, so it's not that big of a deal in the first place, honestly. Oh, and then they nerfed Demonic Fortitude from a massive 6% to a lesser 5%. Chances are pretty high. If your pet's going to die, he's going to die, and the 1% difference will not make, well, any difference. And if you're going to die through all of your tankiness, this makes no difference either. Now, there were a couple buffs that came in as well, to two abilities that are also pretty bad, but maybe they're a bit less bad. So Inquisitor's Gaze, the actual eyeball, this thing right here. They have increased both the cast speed and the damage, I believe, on Fell Blast. Yes, it casts Fell Blast more often, and they increase the damage, I guess, of both Fell Blast and Fell Bolt. It casts two things by 30%. This ability did like 1%, like 0.91 to 1.2% of your damage in a single target. It's incredibly undertuned. Chances are pretty high. It's still really bad. Pretty bad, but we'll see where it goes. Still, a buff is a buff. We'll take it. And the other ability here, Summon Soulkeeper. This is the trash can, we call it. It's not actually, well, it actually is sort of trash, but I mean, it looks like a trash can when it comes out of the ground. In a cool way, not in a bad way. I'm not blasting it. I think it's pretty cool, or bashing it, but it's this thing. So this is like the AoE version of our, I guess, Capstone talent. I haven't really played it in Plus. It's pretty bad. Chances are pretty high. It is still sort of bad. Trash can. That's a trash can. This is the AoE version of our Capstone. Chances are pretty high. It's still pretty subpar. We'll see where it goes. A 30% buff is actually sort of substantial, but you know, 30% of 0 is still sort of 0. So we'll see where it goes. Mythic Plus is not open right now, so we'll test it when it goes live. Those changes did not make it to beta. The stamina effects and all that did, but those two have not. So we will see where that goes when it ends up hitting. Now, when it comes to Demonology, for the other part of this video, with Demonology being pretty strong in Mythic Plus and things after the buffs, so this is the build that I've been playing for Demo over the past couple days in Mythic Plus on beta. A bit of variance here between like Mother's Pact and stuff, and like Guillotine testing with Demonic Calling, without Demonic Calling. I've landed sort of on this build for now. This build feels very good. You're playing Pact of the Imp Mother. Every imp summoning or replacement effect currently with Imp Gang Boss talented has a chance to summon another Imp Gang Boss. If you're summoning an imp, it can be an Imp Gang Boss. So, for example, let's just say I am Tyranting here. Start setting us up. Let's just say we're going in with this. I don't have a pet out. I think I do. Oh, I have an imp out. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. It's okay. So I'll cast my Dreadstalkers. We'll build the 5 shards here. We'll cast some Hand Gul'dans, get some imps out. Imp Mother's Pack might be bugged. It seems like the proc chance is lower than 10%. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But either way, let's say we Tyrant here, right? So I have a couple Imp Gang bosses out. I think I have 3 or 4 here. I have 4. So whenever you implode an Imp Gang boss, more Imp Gang bosses can come out of that implosion, which means you get more Imp Gang bosses in the next implosion. For example, I'll implode 20 imps. How many come back? I got 6 imps back, and 2 of them are Imp Gang bosses. I implode again. I get 2 more back. One's an Imp Gang boss. Implode it again. Well, I got a regular imp back. Now, you wouldn't really implode the 2 imps and the 1 imp and all that, but you can build larger implosions in Mythic Plus with like ranging imps, just tyrants, all that kind of stuff. Or you can get really lucky and just implode 20 imps and get 12 back. It's happened before. Or multiple Pact of the Imp Mother procs. So this build feels really good with the implosion buffs, the Imp Gang boss buffs, just playing big imp build, all that, and the actual fix to Demonic Strength. Because Demonic Strength, when it comes to, well, AoE has typically been a good portion of our damage. Let me get an actual pet out here. It's been a pretty decent portion of our damage. Thankfully, it's, I don't know why he charged in there, but it is fixed. It's been bugged since literal alpha, like day 1. They fixed it this week, which is awesome. Fellstorm, damage amps. So you have Million Training, which is buffed from 10 to 20. You have Felon Steel, which is 10%. You have Entorn Armaments, which is 10%. You have Demonic Strength, which increases it by 400 when you hit this button. And you also have your 2-piece, which buffs it by 20 more %. So these stacking Fellstorm damage amps, they add up. And they're a pretty good bit. So let's just say we're opening up an AoE. Let's clear this out. Let's say we're going into a pack. Why not? Send them in. We'll Soul Strike. Just move Grimoire. Cast some dogs. See how this goes. Our damage is not bad. We'll look at our damage here. See what happens. I'll just go like hand, Soul Strike. Some pretty good refunds there. It's not too bad. Hand. We'll just Corner Valor. Cast our Tyrant. That's Demonic Strength. Watch the damage. There it goes. There's Demonic Strength. It's a pretty good portion of our damage. 4 targets. Let's implode. I got 4 imps back. Demo's damage profile is pretty solid when it comes to AoE. Due to Imp Gang boss, due to implosion. You also have, I mean, it's not just Demonic Strength that's doing Fellstorm, obviously, right? Like, it's literally, you know, Fel Might reducing the cooldown on Fellstorm. It's just the Fellstorms from your actual pet, right? Playing Fel Might gives you 3 Fellstorms essentially per minute versus 2. And when it's doing a good portion of your damage, it's pretty strong. Now, over the course of a dungeon, when you're in combat more often, not just you hitting Fellstorm for 10 seconds, my breakdown's been like Dreadbite number 1, followed by like Fellstorm and then Implosion. But having Fellstorm fixed has increased our damage substantially when it comes to AoE. I don't think it's too strong. Now, I'm not hiding like, oh, the build's too good. I don't think so. There are classes like Windwalker and Demon Hunter, and maybe like Feral and Rogues and Hunters, like BM Hunter I think is so good, that are on par with us Mythic Plus. I think this build is very solid, and it makes us one of the very, very few range classes that could be part of the meta comp for S1 of Dragonflight, if it stays the same. But once again, tuning is still happening. Buffs could come, nerfs could come. I hope it doesn't. Imp Gang boss, Fellstorm, Demonic Strength feels good, and they just buffed this by 10%. So I would assume they have internal numbers and testing, and they've tested Fellstorm stuff. We'll see where it goes, but Demo's been good, and also just in general, Demo does pretty good single target damage. So with that being said, let's get into a run, I believe a 12 Algeth'ars Academy. We depleted it. We were going to time it, but the tree boss gave us some problems. It might have inflated my damage a little bit like before we got to it compared to afterwards, but overall, it's still pretty good. Demo's solid. So with that being said, let's get into the run. Just not worth it. Yeah, I don't blame him. Yeah, it seems a little rough. So I'm just gonna rip a tyrant here quickly so we can get this guillotine rolling. This Demonic Strength, I mean. Big Demonic Strength. Big DS. I'm gonna implode early. Can I get any refunds here? Sag. No, I didn't. I got 2 imps. It's nothing. Putrid. If I'm lagging, give it 2. It's fun. Fun times. Yeah, like Florida's pretty expensive. Cali's expensive. New York's very expensive, obviously. I mean, I don't really go outside a whole lot, man. Let's be honest. I don't need to live in some, you know, like. I like living in Florida. Like, I mean, decide I mostly do, but you know, I don't. I don't know. Can kind of Demonic circle that back? I wonder if I can. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just crazy how much pricing on houses and stuff is right now. Like, it's just not even worth like buying one now, right? Like, I think I looked at housing and like mortgage rates like 7.5%. Like, I was looking at the pricing and stuff. If strike now, a house is like $350,000 at a 7.5% like mortgage rate is like $600 more a month compared to a house at a 4% interest rate or whatever. Like, you are paying $600 more a month based on what you paid last year, or could have paid last year. I think I messed the tyrant up. Like, it is absurd. It is so bad. Like, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth buying a house right now. It's just so bad. So, what? Yeah, I don't know. Arkham the goat is juiced up. Yeah. Is Tyrant still a wet noodle? Yeah, mostly. I mean, there can be some value in it, but it's pretty lackluster, yeah. Most of the time. I should help those imps. You can. I guess I can't really. I have a desync demonic strength here. I don't like it. Dude, I don't like this 4-piece bonus, man. I really wish it wasn't a thing. I really wish Blizzard redesigned it. It's just not very good. It's just very frustrating to play with at times. But I guess you can't win them all.
The elements answer to me!
I'm gonna rip my strength right here, I think. Yeah, it's gonna rip that thing. Trying to resync at the same time. Alright. We should be able to tyrant on pull here some imps, actually. You're good, cheese, no problem. You're good. Bought a house in 2021, got locked at 199. Yeah, that's insane, man. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'd even do like 4 points or whatever, but 7 is just ridiculous, man. I don't know. I'm really not sure. Like, I was talking to a friend of mine who's a realtor, and he's like, he was a friend of mine for a while. I'm sure he's trying to make some money, but he was like, oh, just buy a house now. You can refinance in a few years. I'm like, yeah, but I'm wasting thousands and thousands of dollars for the first 2 years. Like it's like, yeah. It sort of put me off actually using him. It's like, okay. Like, it's pretty obvious you're just trying to, like, you know, you don't really care much about me anymore. You're trying to scam me, but alright. I wasn't even going to buy one anyways, but just like, alright. It's just wild, man. Very unfortunate. What can you do? So, hopefully at some point it'll come down. But I feel like I've read it's not gonna be for a few years. So I'm just like in trouble anyways. Who knows? It is what it is. After their own pockets. Yeah, I mean, he was always like a bit of a friend, but like, you kept him at like arm's length, right? You could tell, you know, one of those friends, sort of. I'm sure he meant well for it, but I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. You know, like, he's not wrong that I can refinance in a few years. I would assume prices probably don't come down for a little bit, but still, like, yeah, it's just a bit awkward. I told him I'd reply like in a day. It's been 2 weeks. I never replied. I think he understood that I was like, yeah, all right, I'm good. But
the elements answer to me.
He's dead. That's a lot of damage. Oh, we can kill without him, actually. It's just kill boss. I'll save the rest. To refine. Well, I mean, he's not wrong, but like, you know, just refinance easy, right? I've got good credit, but you know. Want to go half on a mansion in Iowa? Iowa's a wild statement. I'm down for that. Not actually. No, wait for him. Here's Spellstones. His friend play Rogue and Wild. We don't have a healer here, Inferno. You're gonna be in trouble, big dog. No, he didn't actually play well. Yeah, maybe Inferno can live through this. I respect the commit. Maybe we got this. Maybe yeah, he's juicing up. Look at his health. He's got this. He's got this. I'm really tempted to Demonic Strength here. I'm just gonna resync, I think. It's very annoying having it desync and stuff. I'll just Tyrant next pack. Could be a big pull. What? Dude. Oh, it's multiple 4-piece procs. This 4-piece is miserable. Please, Blizzard, my kingdom for a rework. I know it's like late into beta, but like, please rework this thing. Just shelve. Just rework it, please. Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
The elements answer to me.
Probably could have Tyrant here. Actually, that's where I want to go though. Probably should have though. Lowered? How many do I get back? I only got 2 imps back from that implosion? No shot. What is that, dude? That's putrid refund. Come on, man. Only got 2 back? Sad day. I've seen Asmongold's mansion. Yeah, I know it's insane, dude. Insane. All these houses up north though have basements and stuff, man, as well. Like, dude, like, yeah, a friend of mine bought a house, I think in Ohio, I believe. Like, I mean, he raided in like Temerity recently. He's a good dude, like him a lot. And dude, like, he showed me he's like a huge basement. Like, I've never had a basement in my life. Like, it's super sick because you can like I can put like my stream room down there. I can do whatever. It's insane, man. Like, yo, sign me up for that. That's insane. You know. Yeah, it's sort of hard to like factor in the shard gem part in Soul Strike too. But yeah, it's a little awkward. Oh, that's bad. Well, probably dead. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Come here, just clear this now. Come here. I fat fingered my Demonic Strength. No shot. Yeah, I don't even know about like the all that stuff. Chip, maybe, I don't know, but just yeah, just in general, it's rough, yeah. Yeah. Sitting on sweet souls and tank to lever. Hey, listen, man. Listen, hey, listen. I don't. Don't. I'll be getting the horn. Probably a horn before my Tyrant even starts coming out, actually. Before I even start casting Tyrant, actually. Like, before setup. It lasts so long. Probably could, actually. Let's wait a while to clear the boss, I guess. We should have damage to kill it pretty quickly either way. I should have Tyrant for it too. It's actually a good Q on Thundering, I think, also. His nameplate's available. Oh, it's just Plater, yeah. Plater. The add-on. If you want my profile, it's in my paste bin, yeah. No, it's in my Wago. !WA in chat. But funny enough, I haven't uploaded my most recent one from pre-patch. I changed it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, they're in there if you want. It's !WA in chat. I'll pull up the Wago link and you can get it from there. Yeah. Dude, how do I implode 18 imps and get 2 back? What kind of refund is that? Imp Gang Boss Demo feels so much more exciting than any other version demo I've played in a long time, man. Like, Imp Gang Boss Demo is a lot of fun. It's good.
Now we need to clear out
Yeah, no
the
problem,
big
dude.
one. I will
If they're gonna pick it over other options of Soul Shard generation. I mean, it's also like you're also just in a weird spot of what else you take. Like in Mythic Plus, like no, 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 probably not. Just too low RNG. No, no. Your other point would be like Inner Demons, Demonic Calling, maybe Guillotine. Like DC is fine. It's not required or anything, but it's fine. Like I don't. It's hard to say, honestly. Sort of hard to say. But there are a handful of options, but probably the best one we have, you know. Imp refunds. Yeah, whenever you implode an Imp Gang boss, there's a chance to not a chance. Whenever you implode an Imp Gang boss, it will summon a regular imp. But any kind of like imp summoning effect or replacement effect, when you have Imp Gang boss, the talent, it's listed up, has a chance to give you another Imp Gang boss. So like theoretically, you can implode an Imp Gang boss, and the imp that it gives you back will be another Imp Gang boss. So yeah, you just stay there, bird. I'm trying to Tyrant. I'm in the middle of this disaster. We need to Lust. There we go. Let's see. Thought that was the kick. Oh no, shot. Okay. Don't kill me. No, no, no. My soul shape anything. No. I was doing the Tyrant. What am I doing over here? Wait, what? Wait, what? I saw the Tyrant. I was so greedy with my Tyrant, man. It's okay. Nobody died. We're fine. Nobody important died. We're okay. We're going again. We're good. I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to finish that cast. But yeah, this is not going to be rough, but we're going to go for it. Take it on. We're good. Yeah. Boss can be a little rough. Let's go. I am surprised if you get knocked off, you don't die. Like I would have assumed that would have killed me. Like, I just fall off and die. I'd never gotten knocked there before. Typical DPS. I mean, listen, man, you gotta greed. Yeah, meaning I knew exactly I wouldn't die. I calculated it in my head with my CDs, and I knew I was good to go. So you guys just need to get on my level, apparently. These 3 deaths, not one of them are me. Let's put it that way, okay? Let's be honest, okay? That's how it is.
These must have grown wild while we were away. Please, if you could, lay them out while we realign the life magics of this place.
I'd have a single proc. Oh, it was rough with these birds. I mean, this is gonna be really rough with these birds. Just kill the lashers. You can stun these things and see if they want to get low on health, but they hurt really bad. So I'm just gonna stun when they cut back in it right now. They hurt very badly. Some short and in game. Cap this.
The elements answer to me.
That's That's weird. Oh, oh no shot. Come here. So the boss just like stack up sort of around the boss's feet. When he does his, I hate this 4-piece bonus, man. It's just not good. When he does his 4-piece, when he does his like ground effect thing, just it's gonna like chase you a few times, just move out of it, all that stuff. Then he's gonna spawn like a branch. Be sure to kill the branch and step into the green pool whenever the branch dies. You'll see what it is. Just we can't fall behind the damage. We're gonna cooked. I could have held this for the actual boss, but it is what it is. No, we don't hold here. We have Paxton, right? Yeah, we don't hold this. No shot. It didn't clear. I should have just hung out and taken the stun. Let's see this pack behind us. Yeah, we definitely will. Which is nice. It's good. I mean, we could also just like Demonic Strength Tyrant here. I think we do it. Oh yeah, we're going in. I can't not Demonic Strength this. Come on, are you kidding me? Come on, dude. Come on. Got to. Like, we got to. I didn't get a single core refund off that implosion. No, man. All right, we'll have it for the boss, mostly. Dogs on CD. How many imps do people usually imploding with? I mean, there's an implosion rotation you follow, which is like typically 6 to 9 imps, but I mean, it can vary. Like 6, 9, 12 imps. It can be a lot more with a Tyrant being out too, so it's hard to say. Some health stones here. But yeah.
What are you doing?
You can like build a larger one in a Tyrant and all that.
That is too much.
But at the same time, with imp getting
What are
boss
you doing?
giving refunds, I mean, you know.
What is
Yeah.
that thing? This is your fault.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
not.
Kelly, that's an option in there. I need to.
Help us, new students.
Yes. You can turn off in there. Remind me after this key. I can help you find it. Or I can just update it from like retail. Whatever is better. Remind me after this key though. We don't have lust, do we? That's awkward. I don't have dogs either. This is a very bad Tyrant. I scuffed this so badly. Kill the branch. It's right here. Kill the branch. Kill the branch. I scuffed this. I lost my Grimoire. Thought I cast dogs. I didn't. I don't know what that was, but it's me being dumb, I guess. Well. Alright, this is the one, that's what you want to be in, that green circle right there. Now we're dead. Oh, we got dead. That Lasher set and we're done. That was very, very close. Well, you got destroyed. It's not your fault, though. Dano Deluxe Banger Alert. Yeah, he's pretty good. He is pretty good. I need to update the playlist more. I think he has some new stuff out. Pretty sure both him and like Dance of the Dead do. I haven't looked very recently. Alright, we're gonna have branch spawning and then just kill branch fast. I might get a thundering overlap with this thing. Probably will. It's gonna die after these spawns, so it should be okay. Alright, it's dying now. Just be in. Good lord, game. Come on.
The elements answer to me.
I shouldn't have cleared that early, but I have Tyrant, don't I? I shouldn't have imploded there. Okay, I will say that 4-piece proc was a very rare one that I actually liked. It's a rarity. Typically, I hate this 4-piece, but you know, sometimes. Just kill boss here, I think. No, kill branch. Branch is gonna die. Let me just kill boss. Just clear and branch, which is dead. There you go. GG. Wasn't too bad. I feel like if you fall behind this boss, it's really hard to catch up. But if you keep pace with branches dying and clearing, it's not a big of a deal, honestly. I think Athlete would be better if they brought back dot snapshotting. I mean, dot snapshotting is back for Demonology, technically. Doom snapshots with Kazac's Final Curse, but honestly, no, I don't think so. Probably not. Snapshotting was like just sort of a thing of the past. I mean, would it increase the skill level of like playing a dot-based class? Yeah, 100%. But I mean, would it be better? Probably not. Probably not. Hard to say though. Failing at 12. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I think like we run this again, we time it really like super easily. Just that one boss gives problems every time. That one boss. All right. Well, I was gonna wait in this tyrant, but let's go. Oh, you have to clear with the opposite mark, Sonata. It's not like there's three lightning and 2 wind effect, whatever. You have to clear with the opposing mark. The same marks won't clear or anything. If you're wondering, if they won't clear together, they'll just like overlap and not do anything. I was wondering, yeah. I saw that last one. I was like, oh my bad. Probably should have told him. You want to hold it for like as long as you can. You do more damage, we have the effect. I assume more healing too, but yeah. If you don't, like there'll be 1 lightning left over every pack. There's 3 lightning and 2 wind or whatever, but yeah. I really want a tyrant here. I think we just hold like build imps for next pack. This is gonna die in like 5 seconds probably. Yeah, so like you have wind and I have lightning, so we can clear that at some point. Yeah. Typically want to hold it more, but I mean it's fine. Better so. I gotta army imps out. Let's do this and let them all expire. Oh, where are we going? Back. Fusion has struck me. Okay. We're not very stacked, but I can't really wait, so we gotta go. Sick. Pet's dead. Love that. Fun times. Dogs, don't I? Dog chomp. It was sad. I think my pet died in his demonic strength. Lost a lot of value that back. Alright, let's go. Oh, where are you? It's just clear now. Just dodge orbs. Don't get hit by. Just dodge orbs and pray. Lust on pull, dodge orbs and pray, and yeah. It shouldn't be that bad. He'll pull you in the middle of the room every once in a while, and you just go deal with it. And that's sort of it. Yeah. Shouldn't be that bad. I've never heard this dragon's voice lines. Actually, it's sort of funny. I wonder if they added these recently. Huh. Go to the corner, kid. This boss's voice lines are actually really good. We turn it up a bit, you guys.
Marked by lightning. Merit points for you. Go to the corner.
This boss's voice is great. Oh goodness.
For poor students.
This is good. Got a lot of health too, though.
For poor students. You will not pass the semester. Poor marks for poor students.
Alright, we're Grimoire. Let's go. Pop into Grimoire. We're gonna pop the horn.
Points for you.
The horn. I'm committing. I'm committing. Kill boss. I'm committing. You guys ran. You were scared, dude. We need one mob. One mob. We need one mob.
Oh dear.
Sad day.
It
Never
seems
scared.
the
That's
parameters
fair.
I wove into my
Alright, so just what's up? What's
Algeth'ar
up?
spell were a bit
12 months to 18 months.
extreme.
Yo, is it
Thank you
18?
for all your help
Wasn't it
in
like just
getting this
15,
school
14? Yo, what? I think the 18 months. Welcome back. It's gotten odd that it's now 18 months and not 12. And thank you. Welcome back. What's up? What's up? I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How are you? What's going on? All right, one final demonic strength for the road. One final strength for the road. One final implosion for the road. Explode. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. If we ran it again, I think we can time it probably pretty easily. It's just their boss. Like, if you fall behind in the sequencing or people don't, like, haven't pulled it before or whatever, it's just one of those bosses. I got a big stick, man. Sick, dude. Sick, dude. Big stick. Dreadbite damage, Fellstorm damage, Implosion damage. A lot of it's on Hungry Lashers, though, from second boss or third boss. Wait, how is it 100? wait, how does that make sense? How is it 126% of my damage? What? How much did everybody else do? I did 47.5. He did 40.2. He did 18. It's not bad though. It's not terrible. I mean, if we ran it again, I think that boss dies like pretty easily, as long as you don't fall behind the mechanics and stuff. There could be a bit more leeway between like how they come out timing wise, but I think it's all right though. Like Fellstorm brings a lot of burst, but at the same time, like it's like dogs are still your higher overall value here though. I mean, dogs being a 20-second cooldown versus a minute, but still. This version of Demo's fun, man. Like Imp Gang boss with implosion cycling feels really good. I like it a lot. It's really cool when you implode like 7 or 8 Imp Gang bosses after a tyrant, and like 5 Imp Gang bosses spawn from the imploded imps. That's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. That's good.